I'm Sue Woldridge. My son Payton goes to the homeschool program. Last year he's also been a teen helper in the same program another day of the week.
I'm always excited to come here and to teach here and to be a student here because I know I'll learn something new in a fun way.
Payton is a sweet, smart, talented, generous, kind person. He loves nature and animals. On his student days, he's got peers that he's made really great friendships with. He's encouraged to take sort of a seed, I guess figuratively and literally, and run with it. If he comes up with, hey, let's try this thing, then great, let's do it. His other role at Zenger has been as a helper. He helps with the youngest group of kids, and he supports the leader and does whatever they need. And so, whether it's some prep stuff or cleaning up or kind of helping to corral the kids. From what I've heard, and no surprise, he's always engaging with the kids and being a listening ear for them and, helping them, I think, to the same kind of thing, to figure out what they want to do and how they want to do it and empowering them to have the best experience here they can. Public school was really hard for Payton because it was sort of a day after day after day failure. He's got some learning differences. Whatever the public school is measuring and testing are things that are difficult for him.
It's as fast as a class can do it, not as fast as you can do it.
Everybody had to fit in the same box, and he didn't fit in that box at all, and it was miserable. It ended up where he felt he was stupid. All night he would be stressed out and anxious and worried about, I have to go back the next day, and then the morning would come and he didn't want to go, and it got really traumatic.
It went to the point where I would hate going to school and I would try to not go to school at any point possible.
Public school just absolutely would not work. So we looked into homeschool and found it gave him a lot more freedom. We could really play to his strengths. Payton always had interest in being outdoors and nature and hands-on kind of things. And so once he got out of the school, I was looking for things where he could use those kind of interests and explore them further. When the opportunity came up about Zenger, and it was homeschool and it was farming and it was cooking and small groups, it seemed like a really great opportunity for him. So I told him about, here's this opportunity, do you want to try it? And he was like, well, I guess I'll try it. As the day got closer to go, he got more anxious about it. He really was thinking, I don't think I want to do this. And I said, well, just give it a try, and see what happens. I very much remember the first day. We got there, and by that point, I was anxious that he was going to be like, no, I don't even want to be here. So I dropped him off and left, and I came back. And the first thing out of his mouth when I saw him was, this place is awesome. He was so excited and just wouldn't stop talking about how great it was, and was real excited to come back the next week. It's really kind of been a full circle for Payton here, where he's been this struggling student coming in, and now as the teen helper, he's in that role to be able to help those students who are having a hard time. This last school year, there was a little boy in his group who was struggling about being away from mom, about being here, and just was sad and worried. And this boy was drawn to Payton. Payton just took him on and was his buddy, and they developed a really nice friendship, and I think it really feels good for Payton that he can understand how these kids are feeling, and he knows now there's a way out of it, and I think it feels really good for him to be able to be in that role to help out the kids who need just that little extra hand.
I think Zenger is an important place in general because it even if you don't come here as a student, it still helps the community and even if you do come here as a student, it helps you learn in a different way than you would at school, and it helps you be the best you that you can be, I think.
The last day when I picked him up at the end of this last school year, he said, you know, this is where I go, where I want to be happy. It's been completely life-changing for him.